Questions are powerful tools. They can ignite hope and lead to new insights. They also destroy hope and keep us stuck in a rut.
Inspirational speaker Don Kaiser is going to talk about 4 key soul questions to unlock your dreams and let joy flow in your life.
What was that word there?
And be infused into your life.
Infused.
I like that your guys are giving me new titles. That works really well, right?
So this is something that we need to ask ourselves, ask other people.
Yeah, I always say that we need to go within before we go without, right? And our dreams are no different. Like before we actually jump into action about pursuing our dream, it's really about checking, are we pursuing the right dream? Because I think sometimes we get muffled in this crazy world and we start to go after something and then it's like, ooh, that might have not actually been my dream. It might have been a couple other influencers in my life and I'm now not happy with it. So really asking those questions. I love the quote by Einstein. He says, if I had 1 hour to solve a problem, I'd spend 55 minutes asking proper questions and then 5 minutes actually solving the problem.
Really?
Yeah. So we need to ask those questions. So the very first question actually is what I call the ownership question, and it's, is my dream really my dream? Like, is it truly my dream, or is it a dream that I feel has been put on me by parents, by society, you know, kind of boxing me in? I had a coaching client who, she wanted to move, and so she wanted to find a new job, and I said, well, what's your dream job? And she said, well, I've been in the finance industry for, 20 plus years, and I said, I didn't ask you what you've done. I said, what's your dream job? And she said, well, I'd really love to work with animals and start to explore that arena. And so we kind of dug down deep into whose dream was it that she was in the finance industry. And she realized that it was a combination of when she went to college, finance was a secure job, right? So she chose that field. And it was also because that was what her parents told her. They wanted to be in an industry that had room for growth.
Wow.
So what did it take for you to get to that sort of core, oh, this really isn't what I want to do, it's something else? Yeah,
so digging down, taking off those barriers and saying, if nobody else's voice was in your head, like what would you want to do? Or even going back, what did you do as a kid? And so we started to explore what she did as a kid, and she grew up on a farm in North Dakota and wanted to really, she loved playing with the animals. She had dogs and cats and cows and all of that kind of great stuff as well.
And it's never too late to ask yourself that question, right?
No, she's in her 50s, and so she's now exploring a new job arena, which I absolutely love, and moving to a completely new state as well. So she's got a couple of dreams that she's leaping into. So ownership really is the first one, and then passions, the second one. Do you really love this dream? Like, does it light you up from the inside out? Are you super passionate? You look at successful people who have lived their dreams, every single one of them comes down to passion. They are excited about this. And it might not make sense to anybody else. Somebody else might go, really? Like, I remember listening to the story of the lady who created Spanx, right? And when she first went and told people, well, I cut off the pantyhose and I've created this product, they're all like that's not gonna fly. But she was super excited about bringing Spanx to the world.
Wow.
Chris is going, I don't know what's going on.
But such a simple idea, and again, it's just asking yourself the right questions and then following through with it too. And that's where you come in to kind of help make sure that we're doing that.
Yeah, and digging down deep and really, asking questions means taking time. It's not about jumping in, it's about reflecting first.
We have 2 more questions to go, so we'll get to those after a quick break.